Hello everybody and welcome back to another TCG video. In today's video, we're going to be using Glaceon EX. Glaceon's first attack is Frostbolt for 110 damage, and this attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And the second attack is called Glace. Knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon that has exactly 6 damage counters on it. And we're going to be using this card in a deck. This is my deck. The coin flip is starting. My opponent is flipping coin. And it's tails. And I do not want to go first. We get our 7 cards. And with Lumineon and Eevee as our basic Pokemon. And we start by playing Eevee and then tapping it down. My opponent has 2 Timbers. My opponent plays Nest Ball. He grabs Rotom V. Use Rotom V and it's my turn. I decide to use Artazon and go ahead and grab a basic Pokemon. And I'm grabbing Eevee. I play Nest Ball and grab my Munkidori. I place an energy on Eevee and use Iono. I have Feebas, a Milotic, 2 Busts Earth, Counter Catcher, and a Water Energy in my hand. I place Feebas on the bench and it's my opponent's turn. My opponent uses Ace Pack card. It's called Precious Trolling. This training card lets you search for any number of basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. My opponent's bench is now full. My opponent uses Arven. He will search his deck for 2 cards, 1 item card and 1 tool card. And he can put them in his hand. He chooses for Rare Candy and Ancient Booster Energy. You use it and put it on Brubona. Use Rotom V's ability to grab 3 cards and it's my turn. I get a Water Energy. I evolve Feebas into Milotic. I use Artazon. And I will grab Eevee. I will now place an energy on our active Eevee. This is so we can attack this turn. And we attack for 10 damage on ourselves and 30 damage on the opponent's active Pokemon. It's my opponent's turn. My opponent plays Arven and grabs an Ultra Ball and a Binding Mochi. He uses the Ultra Ball and discards 2 Nest Balls. And he chooses Conkeldurr as his Pokemon. He evolves Timber in Conkeldurr, uses Brubona's ability and poisons me. Places a first Steel Stone on Rotom V. It's my turn. I decide to retreat and put another Eevee in the active spot. Now my Eevee in the bench is healed from its poison. I place a Water Energy on my benched Eevee and I use Artazon. With Artazon, I grab Eevee and now my bench is also full. I play Boss Orders, the Rotom V in the active spot, and end my turn. It's my opponent's turn, and he starts off by thinking for a while. He uses boss orders and switches my Eevee with 40 damage counters to the active spot. My turn, I get Iono, and I'm thinking what is the best thing to do at this moment. I use Iono to grab new cards, and my opponent's hand is now smaller. I have a full new hand. I have 1 Dark Energy, 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffins, Arven, Munkidori, Lumineon V, and Iron Bundle. I use Munkidori's ability to put 30 damage counters from Eevee to Timber on my opponent's bench. My opponent starts his turn by using Heavy Ball and grabbing Lumineon V. Now he knows what's in his prize cards, but luckily his bench is full, so he can't use the ability. My opponent uses his V-Star, first Sealstone, and grabs a card. He uses Switch card to go ahead and put Conkeldurr in the active spot. He poisons my Eevee and uses Gusty Swing for the knockout. First up, I choose a new basic Pokemon, active Pokemon. I decide to choose Eevee. We get Earthen Vessel, which is really useful, but first we use Luminous Sign, Lumineon V's ability. I don't really know what we need, so let's grab Arven. We use our Arven and grab Sparkling Crystal, our Ace Pack, and an Ultra Ball. Let's play our Ultra Ball and discard Munkidori and Buddy-Buddy Poffin. And we will grab a Glaceon EX. We will evolve our active Pokemon and put the Ace Pack on it. The Ace Pack counts as an extra energy. Now we can use Frost Bullet. We put damage on the bench Timber, and the Timber on the bench is knocked out. We get Glaceon EX as our prize card. It's my opponent's turn, and he puts a Timber on his bench. He plays turn and grabs a Pokemon from his discard and switches out for a Pokemon that was on his bench, but the damage and effects stay. He poisons my Glaceon EX and uses Gusty Swing. And because of the poison, my Glaceon EX is knocked out. It's my turn, and I need to start off by choosing a new active Pokemon. I decide to choose Eevee. And I get a Dark Energy. I evolve Eevee into Glaceon and use Iron Bundle ability, who I just put on the bench. My opponent now needs to choose a new active Pokemon, and he chooses Timber. I use Arven and grab Super Raw. But I decide to not take Super Raw and instead take Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I use Earthen Vessel, discard the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and grab a Water Energy and a Dark Energy. I attach a Water Energy to Glaceon use Artazon. There's no valid cards. And end my turn. It's my opponent's turn, and he starts by using Heavy Ball. And he grabs Buddy-Buddy. He places down Town Store and uses Town Store to grab a Binding emoji and attaches it to Timber. He uses Toxic Powder, and I get damaged by the poison. It's our turn, and this is gonna be a long game because I still have 5 prize cards and my opponent still has 3. But first I use the ability of Munkidori, that I can delete all my damage counters and put them on Conkeldurr. But it's just 1 damage counter, not enough to kill the Conkeldurr. And I use Frostball, and now I can defeat Conkeldurr and deactivate Timber. Now our prize cards are tied. I grab 2 prize cards and it's 2 water energies. My opponent selects a new active Pokemon, Timber. Places Fezandipiti EX on the bench and uses Flip the Script to go and grab 3 cards. He plays Iono and shuffles our hands. I get Arven, Earthen Vessel, and Night Stretcher. It's my turn, and I get a water energy. I use Munkidori's ability and place 30 damage counters on Buddy-Buddy. I place a water energy on my Milotic and use Arven. I grab a counter catcher and I attack for 100 damage on Timber and 30 more damage on Buddy-Buddy. I grab a prize card, and my prize card is Feebas. My opponent chooses a new active Pokemon, and it is Buddy-Buddy. My opponent uses Flip Script and grabs 3 cards. Then he uses Arven and grabs a Super Rare and an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. He uses Super Rare and he grabs Timber, and Conkeldurr. We get a Plant Energy and we use Munkidori's ability. We put 30 damage counters on Buddy-Buddy. We attach the Plant Energy to Glaceon EX and use Frostball to knock out our opponent's Pokemon, and we put 30 damage counters on Radiant Sneasler. We get a prize card, and the prize card is Night Stretcher. Our opponent chooses Decklist EX as his new active Pokemon. He uses Flip the Script and grabs 3 cards and puts Buddy-Buddy on his bench. He places Lumineon V on his bench and uses the ability uses Iono, and I only get one card. It's an Ultra Ball. My opponent uses Nest Ball and grabs a regular Pekarunt and puts that Pekarunt in the active spot. I now have 8 poison damage. My opponent places a Binding Mochi on the Pekarunt and ends his turn. It's my turn and I get a Plant Energy. I use his ability from Munkidori and place 30 damage counters on Radiant Sneasler, and I use Glaceon for the knockout because the Sneasler has 6 damage counters on it. I got a prize card and it is Iono. And that's today. I hope you have a great day. Until next time.